everyone, Cynthia here. Welcome back to the homestead. Can you believe that our chicks are a week old already? Life has been going at warp speed here on the homestead, and these chicks are growing fast as well. In this video, we're gonna go over all the ways they've changed in their first week of life, and we're also going to be going over everything you need to know to keep them healthy, safe, and supported during this really fragile time. But before we get started with any of that, I am happy to announce that thanks to all of you lovely people on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and you name it, all 17 of our chicks now have names. So here's the lineup. Meet Misty, Gale, Nimbus, Haboob, Lightning, Stratus, Oro, Headwind, Thunder, Cirrus, Hail, Alto, Stormageddon, gotta do a shout out to Doctor Who, Squall, Fog, Tempest, and Animeter. So that's all of our adorable chicks who were named after weather events in honor of the fact that they were shipped across country during the polar vortex and their hatch was delayed because of it. Thank you all so much for all of your name suggestions. They are completely adorable. During the first few days of week 1, the chicks are mostly little balls of fluff that eat, sleep, and poop in rapid succession. They sleep a lot and often quite suddenly. They're very fragile in the beginning of the week and require constant and consistent temperature of 95 degrees Fahrenheit because they cannot regulate their own body temperature at this age. By 3 to 4 days old, you can see their first wing feathers developing. They are much more mobile and will often play fight. By day 6, the yolk sac they absorb before hatching is fully absorbed. Some will also start getting in their tail feathers. Okay, so now let's go over everything you need to know in order to create a safe, happy, healthy environment for your chicks. First, let's talk about brooder boxes. They can be made out of wood, plastic, they can be indoors or out. Everything goes as long as it's easy for you to keep clean, sturdy, and you have enough room for the chicks, a heat source, and their feeders and waterers. I prefer a large Rubbermaid tote for the first week or two so I can keep the chicks inside my house, and I can keep a close eye on them during this fragile time. Because chicks cannot regulate their own body temperature well until they're fully feathered, we will need to be offering supplemental heat for our chicks. A heat plate, like the one I'm using by Brinsea, is the safest way by far to provide this supplemental heat for your chicks. I'll have a link to the product in the description box below. During the first day of life, be sure to show your chicks where the water sources are. You can do this by picking up your chick and gently dipping their beak into the water. You only need to do this once or twice. They're very, very smart creatures and pick it up pretty much instantly. As for the feed, be sure to get a quality chick crumble. Pellets are often too big for most chicks to eat. For bedding, I suggest you use a layer of paper towels for the first few days of life. This makes it for a nice, even, and textured surface for them to walk along so they can get traction easily on those new little wobbly legs. And it makes it a nice high contrast flooring for you to sprinkle the crumble around, and the contrast of the darker feed against the lighter background really encourages them to peck and try out their new food. But by days 4+, they're definitely going to be strong enough and well trained enough in order for you to move on to pine shavings. So that's week 1. Be sure to come by next week so that we can talk about week 2 and all of the changes and development that they will go through during that time. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and ring the notification bell so you can be updated when we go live or upload a new video. See you Sunday!